There's nothing more inspiring than meeting two founders, female founders of a business. You're going to want to listen to this episode to know how everything begins with relationships. Hello, lovely dynamic women. Welcome to the Dynamic Podcast. I'm Diane Rolston, your host, and today I have the lovely Sheyla and Mariana, and we are going to talk about their business and how they started it. It's called EnhanceMe. Hello, ladies.
Hello, thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, well, we're at the Web Summit and I met you the other day and I'm hearing all these amazing things about this business and how you're putting it together. And I thought, wow, I got to get you on the Dynamic Women show so that we can hear more about it and get the word out about the incredible work you're doing. So why don't we start off a little bit about what is the business and then we'll dive into who you both are.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah, Sheyla, we've been friends for a long time. And besides being an awesome human being, she's a great design team lead, an artist, and a visual artist. And I'm a product manager. My job is to create digital products since the conception to the launch. And the life put us together, right, Sheyla? A few years ago. The two friends got divorced at the same time.
At the same time, almost, yes.
Almost.
It was a hard period for most of us.
Yes. And then we started using dating apps. For me, it was the first time. And it was a shock. I realized the world had changed in the last 15 years a lot, especially when it comes to creating new connections. Sheyla started showing me how those dating apps worked, and we realized, oh my God, it seems you cannot see a real person behind those profiles. How can I figure it out without talking to those people, who they are, through those profiles? And then we got this idea for EnhanceMe, who is a digital hub that combines psychology, technology, and personal branding techniques to enhance human connections. That's what we do.
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit more about how you help. Specifically, we spoke the other day about how men's profiles aren't the greatest. Women, we have friends that help us. But if you can share a little bit more about how you help people to enhance their profiles, because what I really like, this wasn't just, putting lipstick on a pig idea.
Exactly.
This isn't just let's make someone fake look good,
Yes.
because that's possible. But how do you
Yes.
actually have that authentic person show up in a profile?
First of all, I love you got it so right. You explained it so well. It's not just simple makeup. The way we are doing it, and let's be clear, it's not only for men, but our marketing qualitative research showed us that the percentage of men and women is a little bit different. For example, we found that 85% of men's profiles needed assistance. That's why we are focusing on that market, but it doesn't mean that women don't need help with that. We actually published this marketing qualitative research on our blog section if you want to check it out. It's pretty interesting. We have graphics. And what we are doing there, we have a subscription, a tiered-based service. So one of those packages, you can just have access to our blogs and activities that are created by counselors or reviewed by counselors. They are self-reflection tools. So people can start thinking about, who am I? And especially, what do I want? Because the first question is understanding what do I want in life, and particularly in relationships. So we also offer, for those who want to go further, access to photography sessions, photo shoots, and even sessions with styling coaches to help them learn how to dress well, how to behave on a date, because we understand, particularly for men, this got really clear that, and actually we are working with good men who want to become great. And those good men, we know that we are raised in a society where sometimes men cannot explore the emotional world as women do, right?
It's
So-
different for
Yeah.
sure. We have our friends, we can talk to each other, we can create our connections, we can express who we are, and we know it's really hard for them as well. So it's supposed to be a safe space.
Exactly. So yeah, it's a very competitive world for men. We notice, and I heard a lot of stories from those possible clients, the dating apps, and they told me, I never receive compliments. I cannot talk about my emotions with basically anyone than my significant other. Otherwise, my friends will make jokes, will see me as a weak guy. And yeah, it was pretty sad to hear that. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we are doing on those packages, we offer more. We start with an interview with our clients, an interview developed by a counselor, where I try to capture the best parts, everything that person brings to the table. And
Yeah. So actually, it's funny because I'm one of my primary roles as a life coach, and it's my job to like unlock the greatness in others. And what I'm hearing is, you find those best pieces and you bring them out and you encourage them. And so this isn't just let's make a nice dating profile and someone writes it for you. This is life transforming because it's not just what do I want to put out there? It's what do I actually want to attract and who am I in my best self?
you got it.
So I'm glad that you're doing that, not only, as we said, not only for men, for all women, because you know, there I was in Hawaii, my girlfriend's just separated, and she's ready to go on a dating app and says, help me with my profile. And she shows me the pictures, and I'm like, not those ones. We need to do new ones, and then don't write those things. And but she was using the app in a way that was like very quick decisions on very surface level items.
Yes.
But what I kept saying to her is, what are you looking for? What are you wanting? And there wasn't a lot of more emotional substance, personality that was desires from these people. And so I'm glad that you're doing that. So you just launched, was it May 5th?
Yes, May
Just
5th.
launched. Exciting. So
Yes.
exciting. And so with do you see like EnhanceMe, and we're going to put the link in the show notes. Make sure you go to the link and you use that. You can check out all the tiered packages and all that stuff. You can share with that friend that needs a better profile.
Oh, yeah.
But how do you see it expanding to other connections?
Absolutely. We are considering to open, for example, EnhanceMe business side because
I love it.
yeah, I'm a software developer as well. I coded our platform over the ghost.org, which is a great
Wow.
open source project for publishers. And Sheila is this designer artist. So yeah, we are a powerhouse together. And I think sometimes you have a great business idea, but you don't know how to show it digitally. So we are specializing in being storytellers for digital products. Yeah, and we are exploring the romantic world because we saw a need. There is a need for that, but yeah, we want to
I love
expand.
that.
And of course, now we have the AI possibilities. As a software developer, we are seeing great opportunities to develop our own large language model with our own the way we want to communicate things, which means training that LLM to be safe and using our own tone, our own words to create better content and more customizable, more personal, faster, maybe cheaper, right? More efficient, so more people can use this service and yeah, get the benefits of it.
Yeah, I hear from you in the original idea came from your own personal need
Yes.
for it.
Yeah.
And then it turned into, wow, this is such a big problem for so many people. And so here's the solution. Now that seems like, okay, that's business development. That's how it goes. But then you need to find people or you need to do it yourself, all the pieces. And so maybe someone listening is like, I have a really great idea for some software or an app or a service or what recommendations would you do now that you've had the learning? What would you suggest? Maybe Shayla, what would you suggest people do as they have a great problem they want to solve?
We struggled a lot when we started because we basically didn't know what to do, and then we were learning as we go. We decided to do one of those fast masterclass 3 months programs that help us to set on track. That was really helpful for us.
Oh, yeah, that's the best advice ever. We took 4 months, right?
4 months, yes.
At a course by actually Julia Fauci, masterclass for women in business.
Yes.
It was life changing. Thanks,
It
Julia,
helped us a lot.
forever. If you're listening to us.
It helped us a lot because we didn't know what even to start. Like we didn't know what to do for marketing. I had lots of experience as a designer doing interviews and getting to know my target audience. But it's design related for the product. It's not marketing related.
Yeah.
So taking these programs were really helpful for us at the beginning. And lots of research,
Yeah.
trying to figure out, learning new tools. It's
Yeah.
it's exhausting, but it's now.
Yeah. Maybe so you can say, start learning what you think you are lacking of, and maybe try to know your target audience first. Maybe this is the first step.
Yes.
And go step by step. You don't need to know everything to get started. Right?
Yeah. And so, listeners, did you catch that? These two ladies have founded, launched an amazing business, and they didn't know where to start.
Yes.
They didn't know what to do. And that's okay. You don't have to know, right? You don't have
is
to
okay.
have your MBA right there in your hand, ready to go.
Not at all.
You just need to, what's the next step? And what's the next step? And I hear the getting help and to guide you where you don't know. I look back on my 15 year journey now, and I can just roll off things. People go, how did you do that? Or what would you say here? Right? Because now I know. But I didn't know in the beginning. I was terrified to even introduce myself somewhere. I would like, who wears the most scared person? I'm going to stand beside them and hope they don't leave me. So I love too that you're now thinking about already how to expand. But let's do this piece first.
Yes.
And I saw you sent me all your stuff, your pitch deck, and all the collateral. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like, I'm so excited for where this is going. I'm so excited for where you already see the next level in solving a new problem. Right? So what would you say, other than go check out the website, what would you say is like a final message? Maybe let's do two. You can tackle one each.
Yes.
A final message to someone who is looking for love, and then a final message to someone who is thinking about taking their idea and making it a reality.
You go first, Shane.
Which one are you picking?
Okay. Finding love. I think you look to yourself first and think what is it that you always wanted that you couldn't find so far. And then when you look around you and trying to see beyond where you're used to, you might find someone that it's your I don't know how to say that, like
Regular type.
your type maybe, that might be able to fulfill that need of yours that you have been always looking for. But it is important to understand what is that you are looking, because I didn't know as well. I knew when I got divorced, I knew there was stuff in my marriage that I didn't like, but I didn't know exactly, didn't know how to verbalize that. I didn't know what I was feeling. So it was lots of introspective moments and lots of therapy as well to understand what was that I was feeling, until I was able to go to gaps and okay, this is the type of person that I believe is going to complete me in some way, to be a good partner. But know that nothing's set in stone
Yeah.
as well.
Good. And what about for maybe a future female founder?
Okay. Do it with fear, Do it and get ready to receive tough love. Get ready to receive feedback. And don't hold back. Keep going, because we usually find the solution during the journey. So yeah, do it. You are probably going to make mistakes, and that's totally fine. You are learning from them.
Yeah.
And yeah, the world needs us as founders, as leaders. Yeah, so go with fear.
Nice.
Don't fear to be vulnerable and learn with the journey. Yeah.
Great.
Can I add something to this?
Yeah, quick.
Don't take it personally. People are going to give you bad feedback sometimes. Don't take it personally. It's not about you.
Yeah.
And that's good for your dating life and your business life.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Everything's about relationships. Everything.
Well, this relationship of ours started in dinner 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I reached out about 10 o'clock last night. Do you want to be on the show today? And you said yes. And so congratulations on the courage and being ready to just like go. Because in business and in your love life, you kind of have to be ready.
Yep.
So for all the listeners out there, make sure that you check out the show notes so that you can go to EnhanceMe, see what they have to offer. Even if you're in a happy relationship, please just go and check it out so you can refer it to a friend. And if you're in business, get on their mailing list so that when the business version comes out, you can get yourself some support. Make sure you share this episode with a friend, hit the like button. And until next time, stay dynamic. Bye.